The engagement party is tomorrow, and I'm feeling pretty amped. I'm excited.
Our plan is for everyone to kind of meet there about 5-ish.
No pressure.
But honestly, Liz, it is going to be a lot.
Shit.
Awesome!
To no one's surprise, Ed and Liz's engagement party was a disaster. Drunk Liz running away and losing her engagement ring led Ed to say that he was done with her. But we know this toxic couple's pattern too well to think that this was really over. Liz went back and actually found her engagement ring.
Found it.
You know, the back.
And she also ended up back at Ed's house where they continued to throw low blows at each other.
You told me when you were drunk the other night that you would rather sleep with Alex and her than me.
Oh, and what did you tell me
that.
when you're drunk? What do you tell me?
I just said
bullshit.
you had a small.
We keep hoping that this will be the time that they actually break up and end this. But instead, one of them just cries on camera for a few minutes and then they continue to stay together.
We haven't given up.
You would think at this point that their behavior captured on camera alone would be enough to end their relationship. I mean, how embarrassing. But instead, they try one miracle therapy session to solve all of their problems.
We're good.
Good day.
Good day.
Good to start, yeah.
You better fix my entire life, you little shit.
Given the relationship that Ed and I are in together, it's very clear that we need professional help.
Oh, it's very clear. The focus of the therapy session ends up being that Liz wants to go back to work full time.
I haven't tried to pick up any shifts because there's a conflict of kind of making Ed feel secure that I'm not out late or anything like that. So it's just hard.
And Ed doesn't like the idea of Liz having any time away from him unless she's working out at the gym.
She needs to have a separate life so that she can love you fully.
Less time with Ed sounds like the healthiest thing for Liz, but instead they decide to work on their intimacy in front of all of us.
I'll hopefully end up, in bed again.
I thought they were both just getting a massage, but Ed also gets a back waxing.
Oh! Oh my God, no way.
Ed gets waxed Steve Carell style. Instead of yelling Kelly Clarkson, it would have been great if he yelled Rosemarie Vega.
She got a lot of, I think, joy out of torturing me, which is kind of fun.
Ed says it's important to know everything about the person you want to marry, and they have a lot to learn about each other. So he suggests, while brushing her hair, that they meet the rest of his family in Arkansas.
They weren't able to come out here for our our engagement party. I kind of want to make it up to you. What I'd like to do is see if my sister, Christine, would throw us an engagement party.
I thought that they decided that they were not ready to get married anymore, but they're planning another engagement party.
I want this one filled with love and drama-free.
None of Ed's family was at the last party, so I'm guessing that they don't know about their decision to not get married yet and just work on their relationship instead.
I want to marry you, but I don't want to be a divorcee again. Let's get through this, then we can talk about if we're ready to get married.
So am I understanding this correctly? They're going to Arkansas and his family's planning an engagement party for them. But they just decided that they're not ready to get married. Am I missing something here? That does seem to be the plan when we see them packing to go to Arkansas. So the lesson here is, when all else fails and no one supports your relationship, go to another state and fake it, and then have people support you that don't know how bad your relationship is, and pretend that you're still going to get married, even though you've decided that you're not ready to get married. Oh, and stay with someone who tells you you drink too much, but then makes jokes about you not drinking.
I haven't been in the mood to drink lately.
Boring. I'm just kidding.
Shut the fuck up, Ed.
Big Ed the Fly wants to remind you to subscribe to this channel.
You're my best view. So last night we landed in Bentonville, Arkansas. The plan is for me to show Liz my town where I grew up and hopefully give her some more understanding of who I am.
Liz gets the full image of what Ed was like as a kid. Even though he's in his 50s, I think he acted the exact same way that he does now.
I couldn't imagine if we had a little mini you. That would be a handful.
That would be a handful.
Yeah.
I have never been more relieved to know that that can't happen. Ed publicly shared his vasectomy journey on the Single Life Tell-All. The last thing this couple needs is to drag a baby into this situation. Ed and his pink Crocs show off his high school track skills.
Get set and go, and you would just go as fast as you can. Come on, baby.
Oh, you know Liz already knows how to run, and she doesn't even need shoes.
I definitely feel like this trip is making me feel closer to him.
Maybe I'll get some stinky pinky.
Ew, seriously, how can they just keep filming and not be so embarrassed by how bad they look?
I'm really terrified of drama fights because of the last engagement party. We need this to go well.
Liz is at least aware of the possibility that this second engagement party will be a disaster. This is a completely different setting with different people. So is she worried about Ed acting out or herself running away again? Liz finally meets more of Ed's family.
After showing Liz around my hometown, it's going to be a nice dinner with my sister, Christine, and her husband, Jack.
And if this sibling doesn't approve of her and Ed's relationship, I guess Ed has 4 other brothers and sisters to try more engagement parties with.
I'm hoping that Christine will really give Liz a chance.
Engagement party number 2 is tomorrow, and Ed still has the support of his sister Christine at this point, but we can only assume that he will ruin that by the time they leave.
He seems so very happy, which makes me happy. That's what I want for him. But it has to go both ways. Let's see how it goes.
I don't remember Christine mentioned at all in the other seasons of 90 Day Fiancé that Ed has been in, and she has never been at a tell-all like Ed's mom and daughter have, so she may be the newest person Ed has for support, for now. But her witnessing Ed and Liz's toxicity here in person might be enough for her to stay away like the rest of the family.
While we're here, we might try to, call Mom and just say, hey, just...
Ed's sister does talk regularly to their mom, so she must have some sort of an idea of how bad this relationship is. How many family members will they burn bridges with until enough is enough? Ed hasn't seen his mom in a year, and she's in her 80s. I think he's going to seriously regret that.
I'm hoping that Liz and I make a great impression in Arkansas, maybe open up a channel with my mom where we can be friends.
So Ed wants to fake his way into making his family think that him and Liz have a healthy relationship. And his sister will be so impressed that she'll tell their mom about how great Ed and Liz are together. And magically, Ed's mom will just forget all the other crap that's happened. But what about when this season airs? Then what? His family will see Ed calling Liz fat and Liz saying that Ed has a small dick. If anything, coming on this new season of Happily Ever After will make everything worse in the long run. Even if Ed tries to play everything off as amped up for TV, everyone will just see him making stupid jokes all season and Liz constantly crying every 10 seconds. Which, by the way, we haven't seen her cry in a while.
Sorry, they're touchy subjects. So.
No, I know.
Right on schedule.
So tomorrow night, our plan is for everyone to kind of meet there about 5-ish.
Okay.
Liz is nervous to meet everyone when she doesn't know what Ed's mom has said about her to the family.
Everyone's loud, but looking forward to getting to know you and meet you and visit with you. And
No pressure.
honestly, Liz, it is going to be a lot.
And she doesn't know if the family approves of their relationship or not. And on the next episode, the second engagement party is here.
You guys, Ed and Liz are here? I'm worried because I see Ed eventually leaving me if his family's not accepting.
We will have to see if Ed and Liz can fake their way into his family's approval. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!